As Shiba Inu's price teeters on a knife's edge, a cryptic message from the core team to stay strong echoes across the digital battlefield. With the token's fate hanging in the balance, a war between hope and fear is raging. Is this a signal of an imminent rebound, or the final warning before a catastrophic plunge? The answer lies buried deep within the blockchain's code, and what we've uncovered will change everything you thought you knew. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. Shiba Inu entered 2026 on a wave of optimism, breaking a 3-month bearish trend line and surging by nearly 30% from its December 2025 lows. This rally, however, proved short-lived. The first week of January saw the price climb to a high of 1,017 units, briefly erasing a zero from its price tag for the first time since early November 2025. But the momentum quickly faded, giving way to a 4-day losing streak that has pushed the token back toward a critical support level. The broader market context is one of lingering uncertainty. According to reports, a major liquidation event in October 2025 wiped out approximately $20 billion in leveraged bets, creating a liquidity void that continues to plague the market. This has resulted in choppy price action for many altcoins, including Shiba Inu, where sharp rallies are often followed by swift reversals. It is within this volatile environment that the Shiba Inu team's recent message has taken on a heightened sense of urgency, leaving investors to wonder what comes next. The primary event driving the current narrative is the significant price volatility and the Shiba Inu team's response to it. After a promising start to the year, the token's price has retraced, testing the resolve of its holders. The rally that began on January 1st saw the price climb from a low of around 690 units to a peak of 1,017 units by January 5th. This represented a significant gain and a breakout from a prolonged downtrend that had characterized the final quarter of 2025. However, the rally stalled, and the price has since fallen to its current level of around 864 units. In response to the growing unease within the community, Lucy, a prominent member of the Shiba Inu team, posted a message on X, urging the Shiba army to stay strong. The message was accompanied by a diagram illustrating the psychological impact of market sentiment, with phrases like "belief builds empires while doubt leaks values," and "panic burns portfolio and weak hands write regrets." This intervention from the team is a clear acknowledgement of the precarious position the token is in, and an attempt to bolster morale as the price tests a crucial support level. The market's reaction to these events has been a mix of anxiety and resilience. The initial price surge at the beginning of the year was met with widespread enthusiasm, with trading volumes increasing and social media sentiment turning overwhelmingly positive. However, the subsequent price decline has seen a shift in this sentiment. According to reports, the 4-day losing streak has led to a cooling of the early 2026 momentum. The price is currently trading at approximately 864 units, down from its recent high but still up around 9.58% on a weekly basis. This indicates that while some short-term traders may have taken profits, a significant portion of holders are remaining steadfast. The critical level to watch is the 800-unit mark, which corresponds to the daily 50-day moving average. This level had acted as a ceiling for the price since early October 2025, and its successful conversion into a support floor is seen as a key bullish indicator. The battle between buyers and sellers is currently being waged around this level, and the outcome will likely determine the short-term direction of the price. Furthermore, the token's burn rate, which is a key metric for the community, has seen a dramatic decline. The weekly burn rate has plunged by over 82%, with one recent 24-hour period seeing a drop of nearly 98%. This slowdown in the rate at which tokens are being permanently removed from circulation is a cause for concern for many investors, as it diminishes the deflationary pressure on the token's supply. The total number of burned tokens now stands at approximately 410.75 trillion, with a remaining circulating supply of around 585.39 trillion. The market capitalization is currently hovering around $5.1 billion, ranking it as the 34th largest cryptocurrency. Analysts are divided on what to make of the current situation. Some see the recent price action as a healthy correction after a strong rally and believe that the surge in whale activity is a clear sign that a bottom is in. They argue that as long as the price holds above the critical 800-unit support level, the bulls remain in control. A successful defense of this level could pave the way for a retest of the recent highs at 1,000 and 1,100 units. Conversely, other analysts are more cautious, pointing to the massive influx of tokens onto exchanges and the sharp decline in the burn rate as major red flags. They warn that a break below the 800-unit support level could trigger a significant sell-off, potentially sending the price back down to its December 2025 lows. The team's Stay Strong message is also being interpreted in different ways. Some see it as a sign of confidence, a reassurance to the community that the project's long-term fundamentals remain strong. Others, however, view it as a sign of desperation, an attempt to prevent a panic sell-off in the face of mounting bearish pressure. The truth, as is often the case in the world of crypto, likely lies somewhere in between. The market is currently at a critical inflection point, and the next few days will be crucial in determining the token's future trajectory. The Shiba Inu community, known for its passion and resilience, is a hive of activity. On social media platforms like X and Reddit, the Stay Strong message from Lucy has been met with a flood of supportive comments, with many users reaffirming their long-term belief in the project. The #ShibaArmy hashtag is trending, and there is a palpable sense of solidarity among holders. However, there is also a growing undercurrent of frustration and anxiety. The declining burn rate is a major topic of discussion, with many community members calling for the developers to take more aggressive action to reduce the token's massive supply. There are also concerns about the project's leadership, with some users questioning the whereabouts of the enigmatic founder, Kusama, who has been relatively quiet in recent weeks. Developer Kyle Dahya has outlined a vision for 2026, but the community is eager for more concrete updates and a clearer roadmap for the future. The sentiment is a delicate balance of hope and fear, and the community is looking to the team for guidance and reassurance. Looking ahead, the short-term forecast for Shiba Inu is heavily dependent on its ability to hold the 800-unit support level. If it can successfully defend this level, a move back towards the 1,000 and 1,100-unit resistance levels is a distinct possibility within the next month. A break above this resistance could signal a continuation of the uptrend that began at the start of the year. However, a failure to hold the 800-unit support would open the door to a significant downside, with a potential retest of the December 2025 lows. In the long term, the forecast is even more speculative. The success of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, particularly the Shibarium Layer 2 scaling solution, will be a key factor in determining the token's long-term value. If Shibarium can gain widespread adoption and attract a significant number of users and developers, it could create a sustainable source of demand for the Shiba Inu token. However, the project faces stiff competition from other Layer 2 solutions, and its success is by no means guaranteed. Over a 3-year time horizon, the price of Shiba Inu could see significant appreciation, but it is also likely to experience extreme volatility along the way. Investors should be prepared for a wild ride. It is crucial to approach any investment in Shiba Inu with a healthy dose of caution. The token remains a highly speculative asset, and there are a number of significant risks to consider. The liquidity void created by the October 2025 market crash is a major concern, as it could lead to continued price volatility and sharp, unpredictable price swings. As per reports, the massive 82 trillion tokens sitting on exchanges also represent a significant overhang, and a large-scale sell-off from these holders could have a devastating impact on the price. Competition from other meme coins, such as Pepe and Floki, is another factor to consider. These tokens have seen a surge in whale activity in recent weeks, and they could potentially draw capital away from Shiba Inu. Finally, macroeconomic factors, such as potential changes to U.S. tariff policies, could also have an impact on the broader crypto market, including Shiba Inu. It is essential for investors to do their own research, understand the risks involved, and only invest what they can afford to lose. In the high-stakes world of cryptocurrency, the line between triumph and disaster is razor thin. As the Shiba Inu community holds its breath, the fate of their investment hangs in the balance. The team's call to stay strong is more than just a message of encouragement. It's a battle cry in the face of uncertainty. Will the Shib army hold the line, or will the bears break through? The answer is coming, and it will be written in the charts. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.